Welcome, race fans. Tonight, Top Fuel takes to Michigan as they continue their season march here to They got about 8 races left after tonight, so the season is on the downhill slide. We are well past halfway. I think they're doing 125 laps here tonight. They're giving away a lot of money tonight. Now, I got the list here, looking at it. Be $35 to the winner, 25 to second, 15 to third, 10 to fourth, and 5 to 5th. And also $5 to the biggest mover and $5 to the first car that finishes the race 2 or more laps down. So that's kind of cool. That's a different one. I never heard of that one. But that's pretty cool. Well, we got a lot of announcements to make, but we're going to be dragging these guys up here in a little bit, and we'll let them make the announcements themselves. But welcome, everybody. Glad you could all show up here tonight and tune in. And yeah, I don't know. They had the time kind of messed up on the portal there. I don't know why, but because I emailed them to let them know about the time, but they never fixed it. And I got the special guest tonight in the booth is Josh Medlock. He's back.
Yeah, I'm back, man. Took a hiatus for a while, been working, but you know, it is what it is. I'm back in the booth. I've missed it, man. I've missed watching the races and watching the broadcast and being part of them. So, man, it feels good to be back in here, and especially here at Michigan. Great track.
Hey, there he is. He won. I guess now he wants to talk. Austin, you got an announcement you want to make?
Yeah, just this real important one for my grandma out there. I just want to say that she's been through a lot of stuff. Really, she has broken ribs. She's smoked when she was real young, and she damaged her lungs, and she's fighting all she can, but she's bringing smiles, and I think she's watching tonight, so I'm happy she's here, man.
Yeah, very cool.
And I'm waiting for her tonight.
Yeah, well, we wish her all the best, and thank you, Austin. Appreciate that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll giving our thoughts and prayers out to her, making sure she's going to be okay.
Yeah. Her name is Margaret Hawkins.
Margaret Hawkins. Okay.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you, Rick.
Yes, sir. Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
All right. Very cool.
Racing for his grandma, man. That's
yep.
That's something right there. You know, having a death in the family or close to it, or somebody being sick is one of the worst things you could do. You know, I went through it a few months ago, and you know, it's not fun. You know, so our thoughts and prayers are out there to Stone Cold and his family, man. It's rough.
We got coming down to 2.5 minutes left in practice here, and then it'll be on to qualifying. But we will step away and play the national anthem, and we'll come back right after that with the qualifying underway. So, folks, don't go nowhere. Stay right here, and we'll be back right after that. National anthem, or well, with qualifying after the national anthem. Well, I'm all tongue-tied tonight. What the heck, Josh?
Hello, Rudy.
All right, coming down to the final minute, folks. We're going to step away here just in a few seconds, play the national anthem, and we'll be back with qualifying.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we are back, and qualifying is underway. A few times that have come in already.
Yeah, right now I'm showing Robert Dudley currently has the live first place position.
Yes, sir. The 32.16. That's a big difference to Justin Michael, but we got a pack of cars coming around right now that might change. Mark McFadden just went to second. Now Kerry Cleaver to second. Holy smokes.
The draft.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what open qualifying will do for you right there. That draft. Well, these cars really have a huge draft to them, though.
Yeah, and, you know, on certain tracks, they have a real good slingshot effect, too. But on other tracks, they don't. You know, you get a good draft, but you can't slingshot, you know, for nothing.
Scott Brinson just went to the top of the leaderboard, and he was using a big draft there. Now, he loves this place.
I love Michigan. I like Michigan in any car. I mean, it's a big, wide track.
Yeah. I especially like it in the DW12. This is about the only track I like to run the DW12s on. I like it. It's fast and it's fun. You know, you get in the draft, you actually do got to get the 6th gear because it will top out in 5th.
Yes.
If you're by yourself, you can just leave it in 5th gear, you know, I mean, because these cars will reach, you know, over 11,000 RPMs. But now Scott was telling us there, fuel runs about 28 to 30 laps, but he said when you get down to about 10 laps left in that tank. He said they start getting pretty squirrely. So there's only 16 gallons of gas in the car, 90% fuel load. So when you start getting down there, it makes the car a lot lighter, and it does make it a handful out there on the track. So you're going to have to see some guys probably lifting off that fuel to keep from hitting the wall or getting into somebody or losing it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man, and there was a couple of cars just went up in the air, and it looks like Matt Hummel got caught in a fence.
Hey there, Mr. Jackson Action. Say that 3 times real fast. Mr. Jackson Action. Jackson Action. I know there was a movie named Action Jackson. That's a good movie
I've
too.
never seen it.
Yeah, Carl Weathers was in that. That's a good movie.
Oh, wow. I'm kind of off topic here, off the race for a minute. They're actually recording a movie locally here in Arkansas in the town of Van Buren. They're actually recording it in 3 separate areas.
Nice.
It's pretty neat. Van Buren, Arkansas, being back in the 1860s, 70s. It was a port basically with Port of Fort Smith. So they actually made it into an old western. Put dirt on the main roads and everything. I mean, it's something else.
I'm surprised somebody hasn't knocked Brinson off that pole yet. I'm really kind of shocked. I mean, the way these guys are putting in some lap times out here and a lot of drafting going on, kind of surprised somebody hasn't beat that, but never know.
Yes, sir. I mean, they've got, 3.5 minutes left of qualifying. I mean, it's 10-minute open qual, so really anything can happen in 3.5 minutes. Well, let me run down through the points real quick.
Yeah, do that. I'm sorry. My bad.
It's all right. Got caught up doing those things, so we're good. But coming into the night's race, we have in first place Michael Jeans with 460 points. Second place, Scott Brinson with 393 points. He is 67 back behind Michael. Not really a big gap, but, there's still a 67-point difference between them two. Third place, Mark Walker with 355 points. He's 38 behind Brinson. Fourth place, Nate Seifker, with 347 points. He is 8 behind Walker. Fifth place, Paul Crumry with 341 points. He is 6 behind Seifker. Sixth place, Kevin O'Brien with 339 points. He is only 2 points behind Crumry. So them two, I'm sure, will be battling for that 5th spot tonight. Mark McFadden in 7th with 325 points. He is 14 behind O'Brien. Travis Browder in 8th, 294 points, 31 behind McFadden. 9th place, Ernie Ludwig, 280 points, 14 behind Travis Browder. And in 10th place, Matt Burkhart with 263 points. He is 17 behind 9th, who is Ernie Ludwig.
Very good. Very good. Well, this could be the night for Scott Brinson to close that gap up a little bit on Michael Jeans. Quite a bit of difference there in time, and we're talking a couple of tenths difference.
Yes, sir. I mean, it could be a very big night for Scott. It could be a big night for Michael. I mean, it could be a big night for anybody. For anybody. I mean, this track, is 2 miles. It's wide. You can draft really well. It's just getting to that final lap in a good position is the key. as you was going over earlier, 28 to 30 laps before, the fuel kind of runs out. But with, 4 or 5 gallons left in the tank, oh boy.
We got a pretty good sized field here tonight, but you know what? I did not see Travis Browder.
I'm not seeing him either.
Yeah, no Travis Browder. Well, we're about to get this thing underway here. Just a minute, Josh. They got just a few seconds left in qualifying.
About 25 seconds.
Well, folks, I hope you got your favorite beverage and a snack and ready for the show here tonight, because it's going to be fast. These guys are very, very fast up here. They're hitting some very fast speeds. So this race ain't going to take long to knock this out, as long as they keep the cautions down. And the way it's been lately, we've been seeing some long green flag runs out of these guys. It really wouldn't surprise me to see them maybe go at least halfway before we see the first caution. But I shouldn't say that. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx them. It's you never know what could happen. We could see a caution on lap 1. I've been seeing that a lot lately. I don't understand why, but we did have some server problems here a little while ago. Everybody blinked out and was gone. They all came back, and it kicked a bunch of guys out of the server. They had to rejoin. So I don't know if there's some connection issues there with iRacing. Hopefully they got that figured out. All right, qualifying is over, folks. Get them up on the grid here for you and let you know where the official standings are here. All right, Scott Brinson does grab the pole with a 32.050. Congratulations to Scott for grabbing the pole. Stone Cold Hawkins will start second. Garrett Maines third. Robert Dudley fourth. Justin Michael fifth. Jake Fox starting sixth place. Matt Hummel seventh. Kerry Cleaver eighth. Gary Bauer 9th, and Nate Seifker 10th place. Josh?
So used to saying Jeff. You call me Jeff. It's all good. Carl Burke will be starting 11th. Michael Jeans, your points leader, will be starting 12th. Dustin Ping in 13th. Paul Crumry in 14th. Mark McFadden starting 15th. Jared Daniels in 16th. Bob Riley in 17th. Lee Betzel in 18th. Brad Truex 19th. And Matt Burkhart will be starting 20th. Rudy.
Wes Fry 21st. Ronnie Osmer will start 22nd. Nathan Sylvia 23rd. Sam Cooper Bennett starting 24th. Chris Walker 25th. Kevin O'Brien will roll off 26th. Mark Walker 27th. Tanner Watkins 28th. Stephen Pearson 29th. Gabe Allen 30th. And the King Michael Lawler will start dead last on the field in 31st. Yeah, nice sized field. Everybody grids up. That's going to be a nice sized field starting. All right, here we go. Rolling out.
It looks like 2 people did not grid at all. Gabe Allen and the King Lawler.
Unless they're going to start on pit road, which really isn't a bad option. Not a totally bad option. I have seen that work out pretty good.
Yeah, I'm looking in chat, and I'm showing that the King, Michael Lawler, received a throughput, and he has not connected.
Oh, okay. lot of blinkers out there tonight. Golly.
And Gabe Allen manually disconnected, and he has not reconnected back. So,
Have 29 drivers in.
still a good size field.
Oh, yeah. Very good side. A lot of excitement. Well, we got a lot of Gabe Allen fans in chat here, but Gabe's not even in the race. All right, well, here we go. Pace car's about to head to pit road. Pace car's in, and there goes Scott. Didn't even wait on the green.
Green.
He wasted no time. He hit that gas.
Garrett Maines quickly got around Stone Cold Hawkins. Goes into second. Gets all caught up here. I'm waiting for them to get caught up. Looks like Kerry Cleaver might have missed the start, and he started on pit road. Garrett Maines looking to the outside. They're 3 wide into turn 3. Might be 4 wide. Look at this. What a... Wow, this is getting nuts already. Somebody tell them that this is the first lap.
You can't win it on the first lap, guys.
No. Hawkins to second. You get around Garrett Maines. That's the racing that's going on out there. Justin Michael, 4th place. And they're not done yet, boy. They're shuffling around up here in the front. Matt Hummel, 5th. Robert Dudley, excuse me, clicked one too many times there. Robert Dudley in 6th place. Nate Siefker, 7th. Jake Fox, 8th. And our points leader, Michael Jeans, already up to 9th place. He's trying to work his way up there. I mean, Gary Bauer rounds out the top 10.
And Michael Jeans started
Hawkins.
12th.
What happened to Hawkins? Boy, he got really tight there. Almost into the wall. He just lost a whole bunch of positions. He was up there battling for 2nd and 3rd. Justin Michael now goes into 2nd, putting the pressure on Scott Brinson. Getting pretty interesting up here in the front right now. Jared Daniels, we're going to get a word in with him here in a little bit. He's got an announcement he wants to make. Paul Krumrei back in his Farmall car. Good to see that Farmall car out here doing, man, he's always, I think his luck is a little bit better a lot of times with that Farmall car, in my opinion.
Well, when you see Paul Krumrei in another car, and, you know, it's a lot different than seeing him in the Farmall car. You see him in a Farmall car, and he's fighting for position. You see him in another paint scheme or another car, and it's like, oh, where's Paul at?
Yeah. Mark McFadden and Dustin Ping in a battle. Dustin he made short order of Mark McFadden real quick.
Oh, we have a wreck.
Caution somewhere. Caution.
Scott Brinson was involved in that.
Let's go see what happened. Brother. Him and Justin Michael are battling up here, and Garrett Maines. That was a close call right there. And it looks like they made contact going into the corner. Let me go back and take a look. It looks like they kind of maybe met in the middle on that one, but we'll catch. They do have one reset here, so that's always a good thing. That looks like Justin Michael. Yeah, they kind of met in the middle. Actually, I think Scott might have drifted up into him. I don't know. That's kind of an iffy call right there. I think they just kind of met in the middle. Justin come down, Scott went up, and that's where they got together.
Yeah, I was looking at it real closely too, and that's what I was seeing is, just getting the draft off each other, and, it pulls you down and pushes you up, you know. So
Going to collect a few other ones. Oh, he got a piece of Michael Jeans there. I think Michael's okay. Boy, he just plowed into. I can't get the number on that car, but wow, Scott went for a heck of a ride. I can tell you that. Well, he is on pit road, and the first caution of the race is out. A lot of people taking advantage of that pit stop right now, but these guys up front here don't want to give up that valuable track position yet. 90% fuel. They got to kind of watch how much fuel. Only good for about 28 to 30 laps. Hey, Bill. God, I ain't seen you in the mornings. Been racing Forza in the mornings. Haven't seen you. Tanner Watkins and Scott Brinson still sitting on pit road. Well, first caution. Let's see if we can get a word in with Jared Daniel. Get him up here. Jared Daniels, you got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, I got a copy.
Well, how's your night going there, brother?
Well, qualifying wasn't real good, but I find myself in 5th right now after the first caution, so not too bad.
Yeah, it's looking good. Well, you had something you wanted, or a shout out you wanted to give out to somebody?
Yeah, in the honor of the our race tonight for the support all our armed force services and all that, I just want to give a shout out to my dad who was in the Navy. That's why I'm driving a Navy car tonight. He was in the Vietnam War served on an aircraft carrier, and so my paint job tonight is for him.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. All right. Oh, he was in the Vietnam War, huh? Oof.
Oh yeah, served on an aircraft carrier, and it's one of my heroes, and so it's why I'm racing the Navy paint job tonight.
Well, the car looks pretty amazing out there. So, well, thank you, Jared. Good luck tonight, brother. Hopefully, you can get that car to the front, and bring it home.
Sounds good, Rudy. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Jared Daniel, Justin Michael taking over the lead. Gets those bonus points out of the way. Garrett Maines did get a bonus point.
I think I know who I'll be going for tonight.
Scott Brinson did get off a pit road. He is going to be one lap down, but it's a long race yet. I wouldn't be too concerned about that. We'll get him going here.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I sure can.
Well, Bill, I have a new IP. Maybe you didn't get the new IP. I have no way of contacting you other than that. So I don't know how to send it to you. I'm not going to send it through YouTube chat.
As we're going around turn 4 here, pace car will be diving off here in just a second. Justin Michael on the inside. Pace car's in. He is on the gas, and we're back.
Ready, green.
Michael Jeans and Matt Hummel side by side for third place. Kevin O'Brien in 7th, coming from 26th tonight.
Wow.
One of the front 7 here that did not pit. Doing it for track position. Nate Siefker was actually the first one off of pit road during pit stops there, so he's 8th place. Paul Crumry 9th, and Robert Dudley now back to 10th. When he's got Nathan Sovey all over him. Nathan, I'll tell you what, that's the guy right there. He is an excellent IndyCar racer. That guy is really good. So keep an eye on Nathan Sovey tonight, Josh.
Oh yeah, I've watched a few of his races and even broadcasted a few, and I've heard nothing but good things coming out of him and how well he races. He's very clean, but he's a hard racer. And that's what a lot of leagues like is hard, clean racing.
All right. Well, we got a brand new leader, Matt Hummel, to the front. As he passes up Justin Michael. And again, these guys up front here have not been to pit road yet. They're running this well, but Let me tell you, as that fuel burns off, you're going to start seeing these guys get a little bit slower. It's going to get tight in the corners. And Garrett Maines to the lead, and he's going to lead that lap. Wow, these front guys up here are really putting it on right now. Kevin O'Brien sitting in 6th place. Side by side, Jared Daniels and Michael Jeans, our points leader. And it's still a battle up here between Garrett Maines and Matt Hummel. I'm not sure who's going to lead this lap. I believe it was Matt Hummel that time. Yes, he grabs that lap.
I've been sitting right here watching a battle between Jared Daniels and Kevin O'Brien. Of course, that last turn that they did, they almost touched each other, but they kind of backed it off and said, okay, you know what, it's still a little bit too early. Let's kind of hold on.
Oh, yeah. This is getting pretty nuts up here right now. These guys are racing like it's the last 10 to go or something.
Yep. But Jared Daniels just got around Michael Jeans, and now Michael's going to look back to the inside of Jared.
And he's not going to be able to do it. Wow, these guys are racing hard right now.
They got 111 laps to go. Come on now.
Yeah, really. You can tell they're getting a little tight in the corners. Here goes Justin Michael back by. He does retake the lead. Coming up on some lap traffic there. I'm not sure who that is up ahead of them, but riding along here with Michael Jeans now in 5th place. Jared Daniels passing on the inside. Garrett Maines just ahead. They're going to catch up to that lap car, whoever that is up there, because it's that's just how it is, how they're going to do it. I think that might be either Gary Bauer or Scott Brinson. I'm not really sure.
I believe that is Gary Bauer.
Okay.
Yes, it is Gary Bauer. I was correct.
Yep. Well, they'll be closing up on them. Once they start catching the draft of them there, they get within about a second of them, they'll catch him real quick and go by him with the draft that they're producing right now between these guys. And as hard as they're racing, Matt Hummel back to the lead. These guys switching it up here, and they're actually putting a little distance on Garrett Maines now.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, we have a caution.
Scott Brinson.
And Sam Cooper Bennett. Let's go back and see what happened between those two.
It took me directly to Scott, so.
Ooh, oh, yeah, I see somebody up ahead. Yeah, it was Scott. Boy, he just went like, he come off of the turn right there. I don't think it was him that brought the caution out because he got off of the track. He was okay right there. Yeah, he was okay. It was Sam Cooper Bennett that hit the inside wall a ton. Holy smokes. What a flip he did. Chris Walker got into the wall, so these guys all dodged to get around him. Did a great job. So Matt Hummel is our leader, and he's bringing them all to pit road.
Oh! What does Mr. Paul Crumrow have up his sleeve?
He stayed out there to lead a lap.
Mr. McFadden and Bob Bradley stayed out. Gary Bauer will get his lap back, so he will be on the lead lap.
Well, let's get Scott up here. I want to talk to Scott here for a minute. He wanted to make some announcements, so we'll get him up here. Scott, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, boy, didn't that was some pretty tough ride you went for there at the beginning of the race. But now that you're back up here, you're going to get your lap back, correct?
No, I'm done. My car is broke.
Oh, it is.
Yep, I've already used my reset. My car is broke. When it rains, it pours.
I guess so.
Trying to win it on lap 5 left me no room. We almost wrecked. I think it was the second lap because nobody's leaving me no room. So just horse shit early on. That's all it is.
Okay, well, you got some announcements you wanted to make, right?
Yeah, I want to wish my girlfriend a happy birthday. Brittany, I love you very much. I had a great time tonight. Looks like we're pretty much done racing for the night competitively. I'm going back out on the track. But anyway, honey, I love you very much. I'm proud to have you as my girlfriend, and I miss you already. And I hope you're having a good birthday, sweetheart.
Oh, that's so sweet. All right,
they fixed as much as they could. It seems like it's going to be drivable. I'm just going to be out here just trying to get whatever positions I can. But it is what it is. The season was pretty much already over as far as the championship, but this will definitely, it's going to stick the nail in the coffin right here.
Yep, probably. All right.
But also, before you move me back to my room, I want to thank Richie Bros. I know he didn't wind up coming into the room tonight. He had some wheel issues and couldn't race with us. But I want to thank Richie for kicking in on this race. I want to thank Michael Lawler for kicking in on this race, and Paul Crumrye. We all put up, the 4 of us put up $25 a piece, and that was the race payouts for tonight. So I want to thank those guys for doing that. And I also want to thank Richie for kicking in the $200 that he's going to kick in on December 10th when we have our next buy-in race at Indianapolis. Pretty cool of you, Richie.
All right, very cool. All right, well,
anyway,
good luck.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's going to be Mark McFadden, which he pitted on the last pit stop. The last caution they had, so going to have a little bit older tires than Justin Michael and Jared Daniels and these guys. Jake Fox riding back in 15th. He'll start back here. Lee Bedsel 16th. Wes Fry 17th. Mark Walker 18th, Brad Truax 19th, and Chris Walker. That is your top 20. Stephen Pearson in 21st. What's that?
Kevin O'Brien and Brad Truax is coming down pit road. I've just seen that.
All right. Michael, you got a Logitech wheel? You just have to go re-download the Logitech software because for some reason Microsoft tries to override that, and I've had to do it many a times. You need to find the old Logitech profiler if you're running a Logitech wheel.
That's what I'll run.
Yeah, sometimes when they do their updates, they override the Logitech software. I don't know how, but do. And it puts some other thing in there. I don't know, but have to go redo the old Logitech profile. It's hard to find. The L510 or something like that, I think, is the profiler you need. Which is harder to drive? Oh, I don't know. These are easy here. You just flat-foot it pretty much everywhere you go.
We got him going, ready?
All right. Pace cars in. Here they go. Mark McFadden.
Green.
Got a great start. Jared Daniels now side by side. And he's going to get by Justin Michael. Oh, Matt Hummel with a blinking issue there. Again, we got a little bit of a...
in the grass.
Uh-oh.
Spinning.
Got it going, though. He didn't hit anything. These 5 again are up here battling it out. Mark McFadden, and they're going to go 3 wide. Oh, my word. Jared Daniels to the lead. He just led his first lap of the race. He's on a mission to bring it to victory lane here tonight. You can bet on it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Justin Michael drives around the outside of him. Boy, they're driving the heck out of him up here right now. Garrett Main's going to get by. Jared Daniels, maybe. Nope, he got a little tight. Going in the corner. Nate Siefker, the top 5. They got Mark McFadden shoved back there a little bit. But, you know, Mark is very, very patient. I got to say, he is a very patient driver. He'll let you get by. He'll just, you know, let you burn up your stuff, and then he'll just be there at the end.
Yep, Nate Siefker just tapped the wall there, coming around the corner, but he kept it straight and kept it going, so he didn't lose much.
Stone Cold Hawkins, they're 3 wide back here for 8th, 9th, 10th. Oh, my word, look at this. Michael Jeans, Ronnie Osmer, Stone Cold Hawkins, Dustin Ping, Robert Dudley, and Jake Vox. Guys are racing it up pretty hard right now. That's what makes it exciting for these guys, is that competition that they bring out there on the track like that, where they're racing around each other. The draft is so atrocious in these cars. I mean, the suck up on the back of somebody is so quick that, you know, we see a lot of passing. Gary Bauer to 14th, working his way back up a little bit closer to the top 10.
Yeah, he was a lap down at one time, got his lap back the last caution, so he's just picking them off one by one.
Yep. All Crumride is now back in 22nd. Uh-oh. Passing going on up here. Tanner Watkins. Driving by Nathan Sylvia on the inside. And Matt Hummel back to the lead, still battling with Justin Michael. Each of them have led 6 laps at this point. Garrett Maines taking it clear to the bottom. Boy, he got a heck of a run there. A lot of draft coming off them cars, so he got a heck of a run. I put Jared Daniels back to 4th again, just ahead of Nate Siefker. Nate gathered it back up and got himself around Mark McFadden. And he's back up here in 5th, battling to try to get to the front. Ronnie Osmer, we've seen him do some pretty fantastic racing here in the last couple of weeks.
I haven't been watching much of the races, you know, like I should have been, so I apologize for everybody who hasn't been keeping up with it. But I know these guys, man, when they race, you know, and they race to win from the first lap to the end.
Oh, yeah.
As we've seen tonight already. Got to looking back at the past, you know, races and who's won, who's came in second, and you know, Michael Jeans, you know, I talked about it earlier today. You know, he's dominated the win factor, but he's not really dominated the point standings. I mean, he may be in first place, but you know, a 67-point gap between him and Scott, that's not really a huge margin. You know, a race or two, and that's it. You know, that's all it takes. And Scott's right back up in there. So, you know, Michael Jeans has won 5 races. Las Vegas, then he went back-to-back with Charlotte and Iowa, and then back-to-back with Indianapolis and Chicagoland, which was last week. So, Michael Jeans has got something to prove. He's still proving himself. You know, I can hang, and here I am.
Yep. turning out to be a pretty good green flag run here right now. We might see some green flag pit stops on this run. Knock on wood.
Yeah, if they keep going the way they're going, it'll be a green flag stop. They'll have to pit. Oh.
Well, we got some of the guys that stayed out there, like Mark McFadden. He's going to run out of fuel before anybody.
Yeah, he's going to have to do something. And I just seen somebody spin on the back stretch, and Scott Brinson slammed the wall.
Oh, his day's done. His day is done.
Maybe I should stop talking about it.
Maybe. Siefker up to 4th. Well, this is a hard-fought battle right here between Justin Michael and Matt Hummel. Have been battling for laps after lap after lap. Matt Hummel backed it off just a little bit there. Justin Ping up to 8th place after starting 13th. Just ahead of our... Oh, wow, Michael Jeans got into him. Just a slight tap in the back. Wow, that was close right there.
They kept it going, though.
Yeah, I don't know how, but he did. Whew. It was real close. Robert Dudley in 10th. Hey, Chemo. Oh, yeah, them 10s units are pretty awesome. Actually, I think it's pronounced tins. I don't know. Well, never mind. Never mind. You're probably right. Tins. Nate Siefker into 3rd as he got around Jared Daniels and Matt Hummel. Now Jared back into 4th, battling with Matt Hummel. Well, I think it's time for a little crank it up. What do you think here, Josh?
Sounds good, Rudy. Go right ahead, buddy.
All right, we got it. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. Thank you. $10 donation from Michael Waller. Awesome. Thank you, Michael. I can't thank you guys enough for everybody showing up, and especially somebody donating like that, leaving us a tip. That is so much appreciated. You have no idea. We have a caution. Let's go see if we can find it. That is Mark McFadden. Let's go back and see what happened to poor Mark. Remember, he was one of the ones that was gonna need fuel probably before anybody.
Net code.
Oh no.
Huge net code.
Oh, yeah, right there. Ow. Yeah, that was a pretty big net code between them. Well, sure, he's got a reset, so he'll be back out there on the track. But Garrett Maines is our leader. Well, that'll give us time to get another interview in. Waiting to see when, if and when these guys are going to pit. I'm sure they are. All coming in now. Scott's still sitting on pit road there with heavy damage.
Kevin O'Brien stayed out.
Yeah, he didn't stay out long enough to lead a lap, so I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see him stay out one more lap. Garrett Main's first one off of pit road, though. He will come out behind Kevin O'Brien. So, well, let's see if we can get... how about Nate Siefker? Where's he? You want to talk to him? We'll get Nate up here.
Oh, go ahead with him, Rudy.
Okay, I'm trying to find him. I can't find him. Another channel, something? Wait a minute, maybe this is him. I think this is him. We're at the bottom of TeamSpeak.
I see Nate.
Nate Siefker, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, third place right now, Nate. Boy, we seen you get into the wall there a little bit earlier. Did it do any damage to the side pod or anything?
You get the wrong Nate. I'm 9-3rd.
Oh, you're Nathan Sylvia. Well, where the heck's
Yes,
the
sir.
other Nate at? I just seen Nathan, sorry. Well, anyhow, Nathan Sylvia, we got you in here. Let's, can we talk to you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, Nathan, you know, I know you're one of the really, really good top fuel drivers, IndyCar drivers. What do you think you got for these guys? You come from 23rd up to 9th. Do you think you got enough to get there to the front and lead some laps and maybe win it?
You know, I'm trying. I mean, I took a like a month off from IndyCar, so I'm trying to get back into the back into things about aero push and how the car works again. So hopefully by the end of the race I'll be up there.
Well, it's
So we'll see
you know,
what happens.
it's like riding a bike, Nathan. You never forget how, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's looking good so far. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work, brother, and good luck out there.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't. There's Nate. Oh man, I see him now. He's in a different channel. Okay. All right, we got him in here. Nate Siefker, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, you're going to be starting on the outside of the front row here on the start. You haven't led a lap yet today.
I don't know if I want to be up here yet. I mean, they look pretty chaotic.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, these guys were racing like it was the last lap on the first lap.
Oh, I know.
Wow, it's been insane up here in the front. But, well, we've seen you get into the wall there a little bit earlier. Did it do any damage to your car?
I haven't had any X's, so that's news to me. So.
Oh, we've seen you get into the wall.
Oh, well, news to me. Yeah, I haven't felt anything, and it didn't do any. Take my fast repair, so I think I'm good.
Okay. Didn't he, Josh? Didn't you see him get into the wall? Guess Josh ain't here.
No, I'm right here.
Okay. Didn't you see Nate get into the wall?
Yeah, it showed it on mine. He kind of tapped it.
Yeah.
What turn?
Turn 2?
Yeah, I think it was turn 2. It looked like you kind of scraped the wall a little bit, you know?
Well, good luck out there, Nate, because you're getting ready to go green. Sorry.
All right, thank you, Rudy.
Yep. See, you were in with Michael Jeans and them?
I was in with Scott.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they're getting ready to go green, so... Yeah, I remember hearing it, and then you said that, and I was like, well, maybe, you sure it wasn't a different car? No, I don't know. Don't matter.
Might have been. It might have been a different. It might have been the other Nate. I mean, I don't know. We got them confused a while ago. So, but I seen somebody tap the wall, and I went to them, and it showed, you know, Nathan Silva. So, you know,
get them going.
No, I sure can. Yeah, Garrett Maines on the inside. Nate Siefker starting on the outside. Pace car should be diving in here in just a few seconds. Fixing to come out of turn 4. And here we go. Pace car dives in. Garrett Maines holding them back. Oh, there he goes. Let's hit the gas. Green, and we're back racing.
Hawkins in 6th. Jake Fox back up here in the front. He's back inside the top 10. Boy, and I'll tell you what, these guys are really pushing it right now.
Yeah, they are.
Siefker, did you see Siefker shuffled back already? Look, I mean, that's how fast they're getting shuffled around.
Yeah, I don't know if that was by design or if he actually got shuffled back, because we did hear him say he didn't want to be up there.
Yeah. Yeah, Ronnie Osmer got by him. Ronnie coming from 22nd to 4th. Nice run. Oh, man, these guys are getting awful squirrely. Justin Michael and Garrett Maines. Yeah. Garrett Daniels now to the inside of Ronnie Osmer. I think Ronnie's going to hold him off, though. Coming to the line, Ronnie gets that draft, and he's going to hold him off. And them two up front are still going at it. Osmer looking to the inside of Justin Michael. They get them huge runs off the turns, though, and it's so hard to get that run on the bottom. And, you know, I was just thinking, these guys, the way they're racing right now, they could be doing a little bit of swap draft there. I think for a couple of laps, Garrett Maines and Justin Michael were doing a little swap draft. If you watch these guys right now, this is what they're doing. Each corner, they're passing each other. They're trying to pull away from the rest of the field. And if they keep that up and do it right, they can pull away. Ronnie Osmer right there, though, kind of throwing a clinker into the works. They're not able to get too far away from him. Jared Daniels back into 4th. Tanner Watkins, 6th place, coming from 28th on the field to 6th place. We got some big movers out here, and these guys are up for grabs for some money here. The biggest mover gets $5.
Yeah, right now, I believe Tanner Watkins would be in that position, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, the halfway mark would be 62 and a half laps. So that's a halfway. That's half of 125. Gary Bauer, 7th. We thought Gary was going to be out of it there for a while, but he's back in it now. Nathan Sylvia, 8th. Jake Fox, 9th. And Stone Cold Hawkins rounds out the top 10.
Yeah, Stone Cold, man, he qualified 2nd, but, you know, he's still in the top 10. There's still a whole lot of racing to go. So
oh, yeah.
Anything can happen.
Ronnie Osmer still battling with Garrett Maines. That's some good racing going on between those two right now. Garrett Maines to the inside of Justin Michael will retake the lead. Ronnie Osmer down on the bottom. As long as he doesn't come up into Justin Michael, it's working out great, but he's not getting the speed off of the corners like those guys are because he's taking it down too far. So that is actually affording them a little bit of a pull away.
How many grooves would you say Michigan has? About 3?
Yeah, I've seen races where Michigan did have 3. Yes, 3 lanes. I mean, of good hard racing. But you got to have the right car track combination, you know, the right car on this track. Like if you used like the Xfinity or something, the Xfinity car or the truck or something, or the Cadillac. Cadillac, yeah, it's multi-groove here with the Cadillac. You can go 4 wide at this track easy. These guys are still swapping it.
Do you think you could comfortably go 5 and 6 wide with the right car?
No, not for very long. You could go. You could go 4 wide here, I think, for a while with the Cadillacs. The bad thing of that is they do have a lot of draft pickup too.
Yes.
Garrett Daniels now getting passed by Nate Siefker, and here comes Gary Bauer. He wants in on this shot. Wants a shot to get back to the front up here and maybe lead some laps. All right, back in the field here. Wes Fry, 14th. Looking good so far, though. Coming up on Chris Walker. Mark Walker just behind him. And there's the Farmall car in 16th. Steven Pearson having a good run, coming from 29th to 17th. A good run. Looking to the inside of Paul Crumry. Close right there. No contact, but almost. Crumry gets that huge run off the outside. Holds off Steven Pearson. I'll tell you what, Justin Michael and Garrett Maines are bidding to try to see who can lead the most laps here tonight. And Justin Michael's got 17, Garrett Maines has got 18. So that's how close it is.
Garrett Maines just led that last lap. We just crossed the line, so they gave him that 18th.
Well, folks, if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, please do subscribe. Give us a thumbs up on the video if you don't mind. That would be very much appreciated. And there is a new button there, a sponsor button. If you want to be an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV, you can sponsor. It gives you them special little fancy emojis for being an official sponsor. Or you can leave us a tip right under the view or the chat window. There's a little $ looking thing. And you can leave us a tip like Michael Lawler did. Thank you, Michael. You can check out our website for our full schedule, MaxSpeedTV.com. And also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Jake Fox coming up on Stone Cold Hawkins. Those two have been racing each other for quite a while. Go back in the field here. One we ain't talked about tonight, Bob Riley. He's kind of been hanging about toward the back of the field here a little bit. I kind of expect him the second half of this race to pick it up a little.
Bob's just chilling. Bob's like, I'm just going to chill back here. We've had cautions. I'm sure there's going to be one or two more.
Yep.
Still got a big field out there, though. There's still a big field. Lee Betzel is a lap down. He is the one that is in the lucky dog position. The only one, actually. Mark McFadden and Sam Cooper Bennett have 2 laps down.
Right.
Bob Riley, he's just being patient. He's one of the patient racers.
Yeah, Michael Jeans is back here with him too, and that's our points leader. He might be just playing a little strategy here back this far. He might be just kind of saving his car a little bit, and he doesn't want to being Scott's out of it. And those two are battling for the championship. Maybe he's saying, I really don't want to get out there and get a whole bunch of points. I think he wants that point battle to kind of shrink down a little bit. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I guess we wouldn't know unless we talked to Michael about it.
Well, then that would get Michael's plans out. I'm not,
He just got one into the wall there. Sam Cooper Bennett. He's going to tow. He hit the wall pretty hard coming out of the corner. Garrett Maines getting way away from everybody. Nate Seeker now in second. Gary Bauer did get around Justin Michael, so Justin may be experiencing a little bit of tightness on that car right now.
How many laps have they gone green? Do you have a count on that?
No, I do not. I can probably tell you here in a minute. Well, a lot of them pitted on lap 40. So we've seen probably about 20 or 21 green flag laps right now. And we are at the halfway mark right now. Garrett Maines leading.
About 6 or 7 laps, they'll be coming down to the green flag pit stops if they stay green. We said that the last time, and
yep.
Unfortunately.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the caution. Oh, Dustin Ping going around in front of traffic. Let's go see what happened here. He got hit by a couple other cars, too. What happened? I think there was contact made there. Might have been between him and Paul Crumry. Seemed to be looking really good right here. Now, Paul getting that draft coming upon him pretty quick. Might have robbed the air off of him a little bit right there too. Yep, they were kind of pinched off. Oh, and he hooked them. Oh man, they were just like trying to get away from each other and couldn't. Wow. All right. Well, that sent him around, but he'll be all right. I see very little damage to his car. He's got a little smoke going on though on the motor now. Dustin Ping.
Yes.
Yeah, he's smoking pretty heavy, but if he gets it right to pit road, he might be all right. He might be able to fix that motor. He's just going to have to start watching the temperatures on it now and the oil pressure, make sure it doesn't get up there. So here they come to pit road. Well, it was about perfect timing because they were going to be needing to come in the next 5-6 laps anyhow. Garrett Maines leads that lap, so there'll be 26 laps in the books for him for leading tonight. If he's going to be the first off the pit road. Car goes up, tires on, full of fuel, and he's away, but I don't know if he's going to get out first. I believe he is. Yeah, he got out ahead of Nate Seifker, but Bob Riley stays out. Didn't officially get to lead that lap, though. Him and Kevin O'Brien, I believe. Yeah, Kevin O'Brien stayed out, too. Guys will probably come in on this lap. And Wes Fry takes it behind the wall. Who are we going to talk to this time? How about we talk to Jake Fox? Let's get him up here and talk to him. Jake Fox, you got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, how are you, mate?
Hey, I'm doing good, brother. Well, how's the race going for you out there tonight? You started 6th and you're back in 16th. What's going on?
Just yeah, a little bit of aero push forced me out wide. A couple of incidents with the wall, and just some aggressive slide jobs here. So yeah, just trying to keep it clean for the end of the race.
What do you think of the race? It started out pretty hectic up there. We were watching up in the front part of the race. These guys were racing like it was the last lap on the first lap. What do you think about that?
Oh, it's just crazy, mate. You know, it's a long race, and there's no need to be so aggressive at the start. You know, better off to have a clean car for the end and try and bring it home in.
So true, so true. All right, well, you think you can get it back up to the front now? You're starting to inch up a little bit more here. Picked up a couple positions with some guys pitting.
If I'm going to be honest, probably not, because the way my luck's been made, I'll end up crashing out.
Oh, well, let's hope not.
No, I hope so too, mate. But...
Oh, man, well, let's hope not. All right, Jake, well, good luck out there, brother, and we'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, Garrett Maines in the lead. Got a one-lap car there staying out just ahead of the leader. I think that's Mark McFadden. Yeah, he's going to try to get one of them laps back. That'll put him one lap down. Not too bad, is it, Josh? It'll be one lap down. That's a good recovery from hitting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Exactly. Having some camera issues.
Uh-oh, that ain't good. All right, lights are out. And Michael Jean sitting on pit road? What? Or he's away now. You better hustle to get caught up. I guess he ain't that far back. Mark McFadden now is 1 lap down. Very good. He'll get his lap back. You can bet you're going to see Mark McFadden back up here battling. I say that, and I hope I didn't jinx him. The restarts have been actually pretty good. We haven't seen anybody spin out or spin the tires or anything. The restarts have been excellent. So hopefully we see another great restart here. Ronnie Osmer and Justin Michael in the second row. Gare Maines, Nate Siefker up front. Only one that hasn't led a lap up here in this front right now has been Ronnie Osmer. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, green.
And there goes the leader, Garrett Maines, on that loud pedal. I'm not saying that the wheel spin can't happen here, because it can. But these guys have been doing really good on this. Oh, we got a caution, though. Robert Riley going around. Let's see what happened. It don't look like he's got any damage. I think he's okay. This was on the restart, too. Just as I said that, and then this happens. Oh, he got collected into a bunch of them got spun out there. Oh, so just as I said that, somebody did spin the wheels. Looks like somebody did not go, maybe. I think that was Dustin Ping that did not go. Let's go down here and take a look at this close up. Yeah, he did not go, and he got hit by Kevin O'Brien in the back. So it's almost like he just, I don't know, maybe he missed a shift or something. And that collected quite a few of them into that one. Oh, man. Well, let's hope these guys, some of them got that repair left. Just as I said that, Christopher, you asked about it. Yeah, well, I didn't knock on wood, doggone it. Just as I said that, it happened. Isn't that something? What are the odds of that, Josh?
Yeah, exactly. I said the same thing the last time. Look what happened.
Yeah, I was saying. That's pretty good. Let's hope that don't happen again. Stone Cold Hawkins takes his car behind the wall. He's out of the race. What the? I think he was out early last week, too. Somebody's back out there on the track. Damn, Cooper Bennett. He is back out there on the track. Well, he must have had his reset after that big pile up there. Not been quite so lucky here tonight. Let's see if we can get Tanner Watkins, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. You hear me?
I hear you. How's the race for you going tonight? Boy, you started 28th and you're up to 4th.
Yeah, this is my first race in this series. I actually was planning on qualifying tonight, but at the end of practice, I started losing all the connection in my gas pedal. So I actually inverted my pedals during qualifying, and then the first few pit stops I was still working on getting all the screws put back in. So I had like a foot plate and all that stuff. So the first few pit stops I was just kind of, the first few runs up to those points, just running around trying to not hit anything, and then once I got the pedal squared away, we actually started to race. So
wow,
it's been crazy. A lot of wrecks out here, but thankfully we've been able to avoid them.
Yeah, that's good. You still got your reset?
I do still have my reset.
That's a good thing. Keep that as long as you can.
Yeah, it seems pretty valuable now. I realize the importance of it.
Oh yeah, I think it's a good idea to have one gimme out there, just in case something happens. Because a lot of times it's not you, it's somebody else. You might be the innocent victim in the whole thing, But all right, well, you're running pretty well, Tanner. Keep up the good work there, brother.
Yeah, thanks for checking in, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for the broadcast tonight.
Yes, sir. Anytime. All right, very cool. He wasn't in that room, was he?
Oh, let me check.
I forget what room he was in. Yeah, he's in the right room. Okay.
Yeah, you moved in there.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like Scott's going to get back out there. That's a shame, man. That car was just totally abused tonight. Poor Scott he was the victim of everything. He just got beat and banged everywhere tonight. Still got a few guys that are coming to pit road. Mark McFadden coming down for some last minute tires and fuel. They still can't make it from here, though. They're going to have to make another pit stop. They can only go about 28 to 30 laps, and we've got 45, something like that to go. 55 to go.
Showing 54.
All right, but the lights are out now. Osmer going to start on the outside of the front row for the first time today. Let's see if he's got enough to get up there and lead a lap. He has still not led a lap yet. The racing's just been so intense up here in the front. Man. And now Tanner Watkins has joined in with these guys. Yay, he's going to be restarting 4th. Justin Michael trying to get back to the front. It's been pretty much a Garrett Mange kind of show here tonight, Josh.
Yeah, it has. It sure has.
All right, pace car's in. And there goes Garrett.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Pulling away from that field, big time. Osmer brings it right to the bottom. Right in front of Siefker. They get back up to speed here. You can see just how intense these speeds are here, folks. This is pretty wild. Look at this, 223 going into turn 3. That's pretty amazing.
And they don't let up either.
Nope. Yeah, they're not lifting off the fuel. not right now. When they get about 20 laps on them, though, you'll hear them lift.
It gets awful squirrely in that back end, because there's no weight back there.
Here comes Nathan Sylvia coming from 23rd into 8th. Like I said, keep an eye on him. Boy, I'll tell you, he's moving closer to the front. Matt Hummel back in it. He's been a front runner up here pretty much most of the night. Got some very fast guys up here now. These guys it's really heating up. You guys know that the laps are starting to come down. We're in the second half of this race, so. Brad Truax. 20th place. Get passed up by, well, let's see, no, that was Matt Burkhart. Yeah, Matt Burkhart tried to get by him. Almost looked like he had a run there, but couldn't quite make it. Mark McFadden is back on the lead lap now, so good deal. Bob Riley still out there. Last one on the lead lap. Dustin Ping, first car, one or more laps down, running in 24th. And Ronnie Osmer just led his first lap of the race. Congratulations to him. Oh, we got a spin. Oh, this is going to be a big one. This is going to be the big one right here, folks. When you're doing 220 mile an hour, it is so hard to slow down. Everybody got a piece of that. I'm going to go back here and take a look at this. Justin Michael, I don't know. He was in it. I don't know what happened just before that. May have been some contact or something here. I was thinking maybe I seen Nate Siefker do something. Oh yeah, he got. It looks like Nate might have got hooked off of Garrett Maines right there. That's what it looks like to me. Let me see here if we can go back just a little further here. Back just a little further because he's coming up on Garrett Maines with a full head of steam. And yes, he did get into the back of Garrett Maines, and at the same time he got hit from behind by Justin Michael. And all of them are going to spin, and you can see, boy, I'll tell you what, this is a heck of a pile up here, folks. Actually, I think Justin Michael and Nate Siefker got the worst end of that deal. Wow, big pileup. That's the big one here tonight, folks, at Michigan. The big one.
I'm showing 8 cars.
Oh my!
Was involved in that wreck.
Yeah, I think Jake Fox was in it. He's on pit road already.
You know, some people tried to dodge it and ended up, running into each other on the shoulder there. Trying to go around. Yep. And, which that you get collected. I mean, unfortunately, that happens, especially going that fast.
Sure does. Well, Dustin Ping gets his lap back, and he is back on the lead lap now. We'll see him back up there battling to get back closer to the front. Siefker on pit road. Justin Michael is just now coming off pit road. He probably had his reset. He saved that. So did Nate Siefker. He's coming off of pit road now. He'll be way back in 22nd. Got a long road to go to get back up to the front, though. All right. Well, let's. How about we talk to Osmer? If I can find him. Yeah, here we go. Ronnie Osmer, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're in the lead there, brother. Great run coming from 22nd to first. It took forever because it seemed like you got up to that 3rd and 4th position, and it was so hard battling with like Justin Michael, Garrett Maines, trying to get to that front, but you finally got it, brother.
Yeah, it was hard to pass the leaders when they were tango dancing, but I just sat there, stayed patient, and I waited for my chance.
Well, man, I'm telling you, that's a word that we haven't seen patience since the start of the race because them guys were racing like it was the last lap on the first lap.
Yeah, that's why I had patience throughout the whole race because I know I can get to the front because qualifying is never my best suit.
Yep.
But I just stayed patient, found my lanes, found my holes, and I got up here.
Well, that's great. That's great. Well, you think you can hold off them guys? Those guys are pretty fast behind you. You know that.
I feel like I can hold them off. It just depends on where we get the draft and where we get slingshots.
All right, brother. Well, we'll let you get back at it. Stay focused, and I'm sure you'll do well.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, Ronnie Osmer. That's one we don't usually talk to too awful much. Jake Fox and Kevin O'Brien take their cars behind the wall. Well, Kevin O'Brien did. It looks like Jake Fox might be coming back on pit road now. Trying to get some of that damage fixed, maybe.
Yeah, I know you can't see what I'm seeing. Jake Fox was actually given an EOL by Bob Wright. Yeah, Jake Fox was given an EOL penalty by Bob Riley.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly why, but that's what I'm seeing in the chat.
Okay. Well, Sam Cooper Bennett. This time by, we'll pick up another position from Kevin O'Brien. So he'll be up to 25th, 8 laps down. That's very, very difficult to recuperate from there, 8 laps down.
Yeah, it sure is. And Brad Truax was also given an EOL penalty.
Well, this is caution number 6 here, folks. I really don't think that's too awful bad for 80 laps. I mean, you know, we've seen some very, very, very hard racing out here tonight. We've had 28 lead changes. Up there when it was Garrett Maines and Justin Michael battling for that lead, that was insane, man. Them guys were swapping every lap they were swapping.
Yes, they was.
Very cool. Justin Michael will be clear back in 18th now. He led 18 laps earlier. Garrett Maines will be sitting, let's see, I think he's going to be starting 3rd. He's led the most laps right now with 36. He's restarting in 3rd. So get him going this time.
Oh, I can do that.
Well, we still got 20, looks like 24 cars on the track right now. Jake Fox is still on pit road.
Yeah, 24 cars on the track, 2 are on pit road, yes.
Only lost maybe... Only really lost 4 drivers. 5 drivers now.
Kevin O'Brien, Wes Fry, Hawkins, and Gabe. All right. Pace car is in. Ronnie Osmer holding them back.
They're piling up already back there.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Gary Cleaver got into that. Somebody got him from behind or something. Golly, man, these guys are getting awful rough on each other out here tonight. Let's see what happened. Somebody got into the back of Matt Burkhardt or something. It could have been another one that missed a shift or didn't have it in the right gear or something. Okay, the pace car went in right there. Oh, he got it. Oh, he got into the back of the car ahead of him and then backed off, and Matt Burkhardt got right into the back of him. That just piled up a whole bunch of them. My. Ouch. Yep, a bunch of them got into that one. Brad Truax took it clear out into the grass to miss it. Good deal.
I'm sure a lot of people were anticipating the go on pace car, and you can't always anticipate that because it's timing. You know, for one, the car in front of you, if it's in front of you, you're gonna run him over. So you know, anticipating the pace car, and it just didn't happen.
Yep.
And that's what you get.
Well, Michael Lawler hit the nail right on the head right there. When there's money on the line, everybody's attitude out there changes and they get way too aggressive. Everybody wants to get their hands on that money. You know, that's why I never really liked money races.
Yeah, he's got a point.
I just never really liked them because of that. Well, Tanner Watkins stays out. I think the only one that, well, maybe Ronnie Osmer and a few others did come to pit road.
Yeah, Ronnie Osmer, Matt Hummel, Nate Siefker, Kerry Cleaver, Justin Michael, Michael Jeans, Matt Burkhardt, and Mark McFadden was coming in. Oh, he has some issues. He's got some steering issues. I believe he was involved in that accident.
Yep, I think you're right. Hopefully he's got a reset. I don't know if he does or not. I'm kind of thinking he does. I don't think he's been involved in any major today. He did get a lap down there earlier, though. Well, I don't know. Maybe he did. Find out here in just a second if he has a reset. Yes, he did. He had a reset.
Oh, buddy.
That'll keep him in contention.
Yes, it sure will. Give
Very
me
good.
give me 3 minutes, Rudy. I'll be right back.
Yep. If I can find another guy here to talk to. There he is. Found him. Carl Burke, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead, Rudy.
Well, Carl, you've snuck your way into 7th now. You were in one of those wrecks, weren't you?
Yeah, I got in that the one before this one, yeah.
And you've used your reset?
Yeah, I'm down to none left, so I got to be careful now. So I'm just trying to take it easy.
Well, how much does that change your driving style out there now? Are you a little less aggressive, trying to be careful?
Yeah, I'm just taking it a lot easier now, just trying to survive at this point. Because one more and I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, what do you think of the racing out there, man? It's been pretty aggressive racing and a lot of really close battles going on.
Yeah, these guys are pretty fun to race with. It's pretty intense, and everybody's but everybody's keeping a pretty level head about it, so it's all right.
Well, they're talking about intense out there. Does that make you drive like white knuckle it? Carl?
I'm sorry, Rudy, you got rounded out.
When you're driving out there being so intense like that, are you like white knuckling it? You got a death grip on the wheel?
Oh yeah, my hands were hurting earlier from gripping the wheel when we were all running back there.
Wow. All right, well, it looks like you're coming down to get the one to go here, so good luck out there, Carl, and we wish you the best.
All right, thanks a lot, Rudy.
All right, Tanner Watkins in the lead for the first time today. We've had a lot of bonus points handed out here tonight. We've had a lot of leaders. 28 lead changes. Out of 10 drivers. 10 drivers, they've exchanged the lead 28 times. Or maybe more than that now. 29 times. Yeah, we've lost a few drivers, a few good ones. Scott Brinson, Wes Fry, Stone Cold Hawkins, Kevin O'Brien, Sam Cooper Bennett, and Jake Fox. Pretty much out of the race now. Not too many. We still got 23 drivers on the track at the moment, with 3 of them sitting on pit road. They should get the one to go right here. I think everybody's caught up to the back of the field. They have about 42 to go at the line. They'll still have to make one more pit stop. They can't make it the rest of the way. You only get about 28 to 30 laps out of a tank of fuel. They're running 90% fuel load here tonight, and as the cars burn off that fuel, they do get lighter in the back, and they start getting pretty tight coming out of the corners. All right, lights are out. We're going racing next time by.
Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty. Well, just in time. Get them going here, brother.
All right, I can do that.
Well, the front of the field's a lot different than it was earlier.
Oh, yeah, it is.
A lot of different drivers up here now, but Garrett Maines is still hanging in there in the front.
Hey, Garrett Maines will be starting on the outside. Now, Tanner Watkins up front. Whoa. At least that's what it's showing. He's in position 1, so I hope I got the right one.
Yep.
Well, anyway, we're pace car be diving in, and just there it goes. Pace car's in. Tanner Watkins is. Hey, boy, he didn't waste no time. He gassed it.
Now that was a much better start. Back in the field here, we got some guys, Steven Pearson, Mark Walker, Ronnie Osmer back here. Now he's starting to pick up some ground. It's around Matt Hummel. They got them new tires, boy, and that makes a big difference. And he's going to get about a 3-fer out of that. He's going to pass up 3 guys there. Holy smoke. Ronnie's on a mission to get back to the front quick. You got to get it while the getting's good, right? Gary Bauer in 14th, Matt Burkhart 15th. And now the Dustin Ping's back out there. He's running a lot better. Justin Michael kind of taking it easy. He's had to use his reset already, so he's taking it a whole lot easier. And he may just still have a little bit of damage that he could not get fixed up and could be a lot slower. It looks like it is. He's just kind of falling off the pace. Watkins and Maines still battling for this lead.
They're fixing to pass a lap, Carl.
Oh, they're going 3 wide. Almost look like it. Robert Dudley, Garrett Maines, and Tanner Watkins. Maines going to come out on top of that. That was Brad. That was Brad Truax that they were battling with. They put him a lap down. Michael Jean's a lap down too. I'm not sure how some of these guys got a lap down. Bob Riley right there. Now he's gone back to 14th. He was up there inside the top 5 on that restart.
Yeah, that restart, that wreck really messed everybody up. You know, I'm sure some people had damage that they couldn't get it all fixed and probably had no resets. I mean, I know some did, but there was probably a few in there that didn't, you know.
Well, Lee Bedsall having a good run here tonight. I wish him the best because every time I seem to talk about him, it like jinxes him or something. So, knock on wood, I don't want to jinx Lee. He's been like the victim of quite a few things this season. Robert Dudley, 2nd place.
I just heard some crunching and went back and looked, and the number 81 and the number 89 got into it. It just happened, and boy, they hit hard too in the inside wall. It sent Brad upside down.
Well, that's got Tanner Watkins back to the front, and Garrett Maines is closing a little. Lee Bedsall going for 3rd, a little bump there on Robert Dudley, saying, give me a little room here, guy. Dudley coming back on the inside, and he just drove right back around Lee. Here comes Jared Daniels to the inside. And he makes that pass look great. Bedsall trying to come back. He wants to stay in this top 5. Matt Hummel 6th place, but still battling with Ronnie Osmer. These guys kind of doing the swap draft back here a little bit, trying to reel in that front part of the field.
Yeah, Tanner Watkins and Garrett Maines 1 and 2 is actually swap drafting as well.
Yeah,
they're going back and forth.
Yep, and that's pulling them away from Robert Dudley. That's what I was talking about right there. That swap draft works. I'm telling you, if you can get the right two guys and you work at it, you know, faithfully every turn you pass each other, it will work, and you can pull away from the field. They've got a full second on Robert Dudley right now. And Jared Daniels takes over third from Robert Dudley. And Lee Betzel to the bottom. Wow, where did he come from? Man, he just slingshot right around them guys. They're 3 wide, bumping and banging going on. This is not a car you want to do that in. Oh, boy.
Bump drafting.
Man, I'm telling you, open wheel like that, you start rubbing wheels, things are going to get ugly. Ronnie Osmer. All right, it's going to be 30 to go next time by.
Carl Burke and Stephen Pearson, they were having a battle here just a few seconds ago, going back and forth for 8th and 9th. Racetracker, man, is...
Huh?
No, Racetracker.
What about
Keeps
it?
crashing on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Matt Hummel in third now as he got around Jared Daniels. He's been up and down through the field. We've seen him back there after some crashes. And now he's got himself back in pretty decent position now. Could be looking at a podium if he can keep it clean the rest of the race. And we're probably about 15 laps away from Amanda. Well, they're going to have to make a pit stop. Sometime in the next 15 laps, they're going to have to make one more pit stop.
Yeah, they're going to have to do at least a splash of fuel, at least. You know, enough to get it, you know, enough to finish. I don't think you'll see anybody take a full tank. But then again, it only takes 6 seconds to change off 4 tires and fill up the tank. So everybody may take a full tank of gas.
Yeah.
You know, different strategies.
Tanner Watkins still out front. Him and Garrett Maines have pulled away.
We have our first pit road person, Bob Riley. The last one on the lead lap is actually coming to pit road. He's actually in his pit stall right now.
And I'll tell you what, this swap drafting has got them way away from. They're over a second and a half from Matt Hummel and Jared Daniels right now. Yeah, Bob making his final pit stop. Matt Burkhart coming to his final pit stop. He does have a little bit of damage. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, Michael Jeans in that. Oh, my. Let's go see what happened to Michael Jeans. This is our points leader, folks. Him and Steven Pearson racing around each other a little bit here.
Oh. Yeah, Steven, looked like Steven tapped the wall, hit the wall, and it bounced him down to the apron.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my, did he ever. And Steven took it immediately behind the wall. Oh, that's not good when you take out the points leader. That's not good. Steven's going to he's going to get major damage on his car, and so does our points leader, Michael Jeans. Ouch. That's going to hurt.
Yeah. That's definitely going to hurt.
Well, both of them guys come to pit road. Well, now we're inside the window here that they could make it from here on fuel. So I think we're going to see everybody come to pit road.
That would be the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Get in there, get your fuel, get a fresh, basically a fresh car. You know, get the full tank, the 4 tires. Since it's under caution, you might as well do it all. That way you have enough to finish. Caution comes out, save your fuel because, you never know.
Well, I'll tell you, pit road's starting to look like a junkyard down through there now. It could come down to the point here where if these guys can get in and off pit road quickly, it could come down to staying green the rest of the way, and this could prove to make an interesting finish out of this, because now Matt Hummel did come out second place, Jared Daniels third, Garrett Maines fourth, Ronnie Osmer fifth, Nate Seifker sixth, Mark Walker seventh, Lee Bedsel eighth, Mark McFadden back up to ninth. I told you he was coming, and Gary Bauer rounding out the top 10. We still got 15 cars on the lead lap. A couple of them will get back on the lead lap. Bob Riley and Matt Burkhart, so that'll put 17 of them back on the lead lap. Or 18 of them. And one other driver out there, one or more laps down, is Nathan Sylvia, which that'll put him 2 laps down. He's going to get one of his laps back. Very cool, very cool. Good racing going on out here. And it's going to be a tough battle all the way to the bitter end, Josh.
Oh, yes, it will be. I mean, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty now. Now they can race like they were racing on lap 1.
Yep. Paul Crumry, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Paul, you pit here. You can make it to the end. How much more aggressive are you going to be to get to the front?
Well, I'm going to drive it till this wheel comes right off. I need to. I got wrecked in that one last wreck, and then I was a lap down, so I just got my lap back. So I'm gonna have to make some aggressive moves to get up to the front. But I got that feeling that they're gonna do the same and might mash everybody up. So I might ride back here for about 2-3 laps and see how the racing's going up there, and then make my decision there.
All right. Well, good luck out there, Paul, because, man, it's been a race of attrition here as of late. It's been you got to keep your car clean to be fast. And have you used your reset tonight?
Yeah, I had to. I thought I missed that wreck, but somebody got into me as I was trying to scoot through the inside there. But unfortunately, I had to use my reset, and we'll see how it happens here. I know everybody's aggressive. I know there's money on the line and everything, but my worry about more is points and everything. So
yep.
Because a lot of guys that are in here now aren't in the points race. And, I know I'm far out from winning the championship, but I still want to be high as I can on the podium there.
Absolutely. All right. Well, good luck out there, Paul. Hey, the car looks nice, man. That Farmall car, it brings you the best luck, I think, out of all your paint jobs.
Yep, I think so too. I think this red Farmall car is going to stay on here from now on Indy cars.
All right. Good luck, brother.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Yep.
He's got a point. You know, that Farmall car, it brings him some luck, and I was going to tell him, but, I know we're fixing to get back going 2x2 here, but you know, he is in 5th in the points. Now, he's only 2 points ahead of Kevin O'Brien, and he's only 6 points behind Nate Siefker. So, I mean, it's tight between them. I mean, it's very tight. So, you know, there's gonna be some jostling in points when the points are updated.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Especially now with the 2 points leaders out of the race. Oh boy. And Scott's going to finish 29th, and Michael Jeans is going to finish 21st. And neither one of them led any laps, so no bonus points on the line. It's just going to be 8 points that Scott's going to close the gap on Michael Jeans. Now, who was in 3rd?
Mark Walker, and he was only 38 behind Scott.
Yeah, well, he'll close that gap up. He's going to be clear up in 8th, so he's going to pick up, gosh, what, 20-some points on him. Wow.
And then Nate Siefker is 4th, and like I said, Paul is 5th. So,
well, Tanner's decided to start on the outside as we get ready to go back green here. Pace car's just about ready to head to pit road. I think that's a good starting position. Start on that high side. That way you can get the jump. See how this goes. Pace car's in. And there goes Tanner Watkins. Boy, what a start. Garrett Daniels, Garrett Maines. Garrett wants to get back up there. He's led 40 laps today, the most of anybody. And that can be beaten, though, because if Tanner Watkins leads the rest of them, he will clinch the most laps led. 20 to go, and he's already led 22. That'll make 42, so he'll beat Garrett by 2 laps. Osmer to the inside. He's going to take up 4th. Garrett Maines may push the envelope here. He's trying. He took a look like he was going to go 3 wide, and he thought better of that situation.
Jared Daniels has moved back into 2nd place, but he has got company.
They're closing up on Tanner Watkins now. And the clock's ticking. Coming to 18 to go this time by.
And there's Jared looking on the inside of Tanner, going for the lead.
And there he goes, back to the front. He's only led a couple of laps, but all he's got to do is lead the last one. Oh, we got one into the wall. Lawler into the wall. And it looks like Lee Bedsel might have incidented out because he completely left. He was gone from the track. Let's see what happened here to Matt Hummel. Not sure. I think he just got tight coming out of the corner by himself. I'm not sure. I don't think he made any contact with anybody. Got a little bit close to the wall there. And they went 3 wide in the corner. Oh, he did get hit.
A 55, 44, and an 83 was all right there together.
Yep, Ronnie Osmer hit him pretty hard. That put him right into the wall, and that also incidented out Lee Bedsel. So, wow. Well, that's a bummer. Hated that for Lee. Dang it. I hated that for Lee.
Well, with 16 to go, you'll have about 13 or 14 to go. Green flag. What do you think's going to happen, Rudy? I mean, what's the game plan with these guys?
I don't know, man. The way they're driving right now, this is what I'm saying. When you put money on the line, it changes the whole complexion of the race. That's why I never liked money races. But, you know, that's what they do. Scott likes to have them money on the line, so that's cool. And that's what these guys are donating the money for, you know. I know some of the guys that donated the money here for tonight's race that, you know, that's what they wanted. They wanted it to be a money race. So, and the winner gets $35. Awesome.
Wow. Well, Ronnie Osmer came down pit road and used his reset with 15 to go. It was instantaneous on a reset. Yeah. I mean, he got a brand new car and everything.
Oh, nice.
So, if he can keep that car out of trouble, Ronnie Osmer has got a good chance to win this race with 15 to go.
He's got to pass 12 cars to get there.
Exactly.
He's not going to be able to waste any time, but he's got to kind of play it smart and play it safe too.
Yes, he does. You know, he started 22nd when this race began. We have seen him as high as first.
Yep.
So, it can be done.
Yes, sir. Gonna have to do it quick, though. Jared Daniels, Tanner Watkins on the front row. Garrett Maines, Nate Siefker in the second row on this restart.
You got some guys up here that are fighting for points, too. Nate Siefker and see, Mark Walker is in third. So, you know, he's up here with these guys. Mark McFadden is in 7th in points, 14 behind Kevin O'Brien. So these guys, if they can keep it up here and keep their cars out of trouble, they're going to have a very good points night. And it's odd seeing Garrett Maines not in the top 10 or the top 5 in points.
Yeah, really.
And another one, and I was going to say this earlier, but I'll say it toward the end of the race. Another one that's very odd not seeing up here is Chase Hudson.
No kidding. No
the
kidding.
alien, as I like to call him.
Yeah. Yeah, his hours got switched at work, I guess, and he has not been able to make a lot of the races here.
Oh man,
but that's a bummer. And I'm telling you, you know, he won the last. Well, he won last season, but I can't remember. I think he might have won the season or two. A good racer, man. I'll tell you, that Chase the Alien Hudson, as you call him.
Yeah, that's my nickname for him.
Oh, we hope he's doing well anyhow.
Yeah, I do. I really do. You know, I miss seeing him out here. You know, I know I have been gone and everything, but, you know, coming back tonight and I'm not seeing him on the track, it's, you know, it's exciting to have new guys. But when you have new guys that race hard and clean, a guy with veteran racers as well, like Chase, I call him a veteran racer, you know, man, they would put Chase up for, you know, for anything.
Well, I think they're starting to get the field tightened up here. We're going green next time by. It's going to be 13 laps to go when they get the green, folks. Who's going to come out the winner of this race? Nate Siefker, Garrett Maines, Tanner Watkins, Jared Daniels. Who's going to get it? Mark McFadden's up there now. Kerry Cleaver.
I got my money on the guy who's in 13th, Ronnie Osmond.
That might be a good choice. Might be a good choice. About to find out. Get him going one more time here, Josh.
All right, I sure can. Say 13 to go.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy. Oh man, 13 to go. Oh, this is going to get more interesting than the last lap, the last few laps. Oh man, it's going to be a blast. All righty, here we go. Coming out of turn 4, pace car dives in. Jared Daniels is hard on the gas. Green flag racing here at Michigan.
Matt Hummel tried to slip up the outside there. He's trying to pick up a few positions just by jumping that start, and he got a few. I'll tell you. Look at this. He's 3 wide going into turn 1. He passed up Kerry Cleaver, Bob Riley, Mark McFadden. Holy smokes, he's on the move. And we got a battle up front here. This is starting to heat up now. Tanner Watkins, Jared Daniels, and Garrett Maines. And Seifker sitting right there in 4th place. Mark Walker's goal is just to try to finish the best that he can, the closest to the front. Doesn't have to necessarily win it, but trying to close in on them points on Michael Jeans and Scott Brinson. Matt Hummel getting by. Boy, Matt's he's on the roll up to the front. Look at this. Hammer down. He's doing it while the tires are fresh. Passing up some of these guys that maybe have been out here for quite a while on them older tires. Might be a good trick going on right there. Jared Daniels to the front. I don't know. My money's kind of on Garrett Maines right now. I'm kind of thinking that he may have something there. Ronnie Osmer does get into 10th place. Well, he has picked up a few positions since the restart. Now he's side by side with Bob Riley. And this is a 4-car pack right here. He's kind of boxed in right now. Gary Cleaver in 12th. Bob Riley just drove around Robert Dudley. Uh-oh. Matt Hummel. I see Matt Hummel and a couple of the other ones. Let's go take a look at this mess. Oh, boy. All right, Matt's up on the high side. And the 25 there, Tanner Watkins on the bottom. Guys, it looks like it might have got a little tight right here. It comes up on Tanner. Oh, right there it was. Oh, I see. It was Garrett Maines. Oh, my. Garrett Maines looks like he may have gotten hooked by Tanner Watkins. Is that what you're seeing? That's exactly what he did. He dove it to the outside, and when he did, Garrett Maines was there. And that collected him, and Garrett come right down the hill, right in front of Matt Hummel. Matt had absolutely nowhere to go. Innocent bystander in that whole situation. So 3 cars going to get some pretty heavy damage right there. Tanner's going to be able to continue on, it looks like. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He still don't have that car under control yet. I guess he finally did get it. All right. So, we're coming down to this, and this is getting nail-biting here. I don't even know who's going to win this now. The guys that we really thought were going to be up there battling for this win, like Garrett Maines, now Garrett is going to be way back in 14th position. Coming to pit road, he's going to see if he can freshen up them tires. I don't know if he's got a reset. I think he does have a reset left. Yes, he did. Garrett Maines held on to that reset until 8 laps to go. Can you imagine that?
Man, well, I mean, we seen Ronnie Osmer do it with 15 to go. So, we got 2 guys out here that's got, basically brand new cars.
Yeah, poor Matt, man, he was the victim of that one. That was just atrocious there. I don't know if he's in Team Speak here. Maybe we can get a word in with him. Matt Hummel?
Let me check.
I don't see him in here. Not in TeamSpeak. Why is Matt Hummel not in TeamSpeak? Oh, there he is. I got him. Matt Hummel, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Wow, just a victim of circumstance there, brother.
Yeah, I know. We haven't been. It's like we're having a Chase Elliott moment. We get up there and then we always screw up. So overall, the car's been good. And I mean, it's Michigan. It's a fun track.
Well, you stopped there and took, used your reset and got a brand new car, and everybody else was out there on older tires. And I'll tell you what, you came from like 14th all the way up to like 6th, man. You were passing cars like they were standing still.
Oh yeah, the one run before we had the caution on the front stretch, I think I gained 19 positions on that run. We went from 29th to 10th or something like that. I don't remember. It was 14 to 19th. I can't remember.
Man, I'm telling you, that's moving.
Oh, it is. Michigan's a fun track. It's
Are
one of my
you?
favorite
You're
tracks.
not. You're done now, right? You're not going to be able to get back out.
Yeah, the car's destroyed. We
Oh, man.
I don't know what happened there. I mean, I guess over radio they're saying that I touched the 25, which from my point of view, I don't think I did. And then all of a sudden, I just see the 12.
No, it was
12's
they.
front end.
Yeah, they were racing, and Garrett just come right down and collected you.
Yeah, he got some good air. I mean,
Yeah.
overall, me, I just all I gotta say is just on to Daytona.
Well, the good thing is he had a reset. But he's going to be way back in the field. He's going to be back in 15th. But, you know, with these guys out here with these older tires, it's going to be a short stint. He's going to have to get busy to get by a lot of guys to get to the front again. But, boy, I'll tell you, these guys up here right now, Jared Daniels, Nate Siefker, Carl Burke, Mark Walker, Mark McFadden, these are the guys that are left here that some of them got maybe a tick of damage. Some of them have no damage. Some of them have used their reset. Some of them may be close to incidenting. Can't even say that. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Getting too
overall-
many incidents.
Oh yeah. I think I don't even know what. The only thing I got from that was a 1X, and that was from the grass. But
Wow.
yeah, overall, what a good car. I mean,
yeah,
this is probably one of the best cars I've had in a while, like since Charlotte. So
What do you think about
Oh, well-
Daytona next week?
I don't know. I mean, it's a road course, so anything could happen. I mean,
Yep.
you know what they say about road courses: you mess up, you're pretty much out of getting a win or a good finish, unless
Yeah,
there's
'cause
a caution.
Yeah, you're going to have fast guys out there who are going to drive away from the field, no doubt. So, and once you get back a few seconds, it's very, very hard to make it up on a road course.
Oh, it is, unless that leader messes up.
Yep. All right, Matt. Well, sorry about your bad luck this week, and good luck next week at Daytona. Thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, I also got to give a shout out to some of the people who are watching. I did send a couple links out who are watching the broadcast. Thanks for the support and everything. So, on to next week.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, what do we got here? We got, we're going to have 5 to go on this restart. This could be the final restart here if it doesn't go right immediately back into caution. Pace car's in. There goes Jared Daniels on the loud pedal.
Green.
Nice jump there by Carl Burke. Bob Riley now looking to the inside of Mark Walker, and he goes into 4th. Coming right up on Carl Burke there, pretty close. Jared Daniels trying to get away from Nate Siefker to break that draft, and Siefker not intimidated by that. He comes right back on the outside. Now these guys are on some older tires out here, folks, so they've got to be kind of gentle on the gas.
And look who's kind of slowly making their way up in the field here, the number 44.
Yep, Ronnie Osmer.
Ronnie Osmer, yep. He's got 3 laps.
He better hustle. I'm sure he's got the pedal to the metal. He is not giving up on anything. Let's ride along with him here and get a bird's eye view of what's going on here. Oh, somebody up into the wall. No, it's going to finish under caution.
Caution.
Oh, no. Oh, let's go back and take a look at that. That was, oh man, that was a poor mess right there. Ronnie, it happened up ahead of Ronnie. These guys were racing pretty hard up here. I'm trying to see who got into who. Okay, it was Jared Daniels got up into the wall. he's going to come down and collect Carl Burke and also the number 36 there of Mark Walker. Oh, brother. And it's not over yet. Robert Dudley's going to get a piece of that. Paul Crumry. Oh, he went right up over Paul, but Paul got into Carl Burke. I think Paul might be all right. He might be all right to make it to the end. Yeah, he did. He got a little airtime on that, but boy, yeah. I'll tell you, that was rough. That was a rough one.
After watching that, I believe Ronnie Osmer got lucky on that because I'm sure he got some damage, but it looked like he glitched through most of that car.
I seen that. Yep.
So that puts him in third.
That's right. Hey, put him on a podium. Look at this. Bob Riley, second place for Bob. Awesome.
Yep. And Nate Seifker will come out with the win tonight, I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I do believe.
That's foreseeing nothing major happen, because I've seen things like this happen where Scott and I called a race one time, and I believe it was here in Michigan, too. Somebody's car, their graphics card glitched out, and all the cars were gone on the track, and he thought he was running around trying to catch up to the tail end of the lead lap. And here they were all coming to the finish line, and the guy was going to win it, and he plowed through about 5 cars and took the leader all out and everything. And Scott was already interviewing the winner, and the guy didn't win it.
Oh, man.
So that's why I've always said, let's wait till they cross the finish line before we announce who is the winner. You know?
Yeah, you got a point on that one.
Got to make sure that it is correct, you know. He was like, you got to be kidding me. He said, I already talked to the winner. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Well, Mark McFadden's going to come home 4th. Robert Dudley 5th. Paul Crumry 6th. Kerry Cleaver 7th.
White flag, nice and
Man,
smooth.
I'm telling you, the whole field has changed up here in the front. One more lap for these guys to bring it home here for Nate Seifker. Well, Michael Lawler, thank you for donating, and I'm seeing, I think you sponsored too. That's pretty cool, man. Thank you so much. Folks, you can hit that sponsor button, be an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. Get the special little emojis there for that only the sponsors get. Well, here we go. Final time into turn 3 for Nate Seifker to bring home the victory here tonight. I'm gonna get him up here, but I'm not gonna congratulate him just yet until he crosses that finish line. I'm not gonna congratulate him yet, because like I said, we've seen weird things happen before.
Checker flag.
All right, showing Nate Seifker wins, but I want to wait till he crosses that finish line. And there we go. All right, Nate Seifker, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Wow, Nate, you're bringing home tonight here in Michigan. A caution-filled race tonight was just atrocious for a lot of these drivers out here. But tell me about the race there and that restart. That last restart was pretty nuts.
I don't know how I did that. I mean, that was crazy. My screen went black for about a little bit, so I'm kind of stunned right now.
Wow. Well, yeah, that would be kind of nerve-wracking. I can totally understand that. Well, what's it feel like to grab a win here at Michigan tonight after all the cautions and everything that played out? What's it feel like?
Oh, it feels good. About last 3 or 4 laps under caution there, I was having connections issues, so I was really hoping that when I fall through, thankfully I didn't. So, I mean, I got lucky tonight. That's plain and simple. I should not have won this race, but I got the lead at the right moment, and I really shouldn't have won. It should have been someone else, but I'm glad I did.
Well, it was pretty intense racing up there in the front. I mean, them guys were switching places like crazy, and they done it all through the whole race. I mean, them guys were battling from lap 1 on. They just never quit battling up there in the front. But it was close racing at very high speeds. You guys were doing like 223 miles an hour down the backstretch going into turn 3. How intense is that out there as a driver to be doing that?
I think my heartbeat was at 140 beats throughout the entire race tonight. I don't think I still haven't calmed down. I mean, it was intense the entire way. I mean, thank everybody. I was having trouble giving and taking, but we calmed down a little bit, thankfully. I'm just glad I got out of here with a clean car, really. That's what I'm thankful for, I guess.
Yeah, it don't look too bad. I mean, that's more than a lot of people could say. We lost a lot of good drivers out here tonight. It was just because I think the guys were being just a little over aggressive. I don't know. What do you think? Because money's on the line, do you think that has any bearing on how people drive?
Well, yeah. I mean, it always, more money means, you want to take more risks to get the money. So, I mean, I don't think it was as big of an issue as it could have been. But thankfully, I think a lot of people have realized, it's a long race, 125 laps. You got to be calm. You got to finish the race in order to get money. So I'm just glad that, I managed to save my car. I got in that one crash there, but otherwise, I think it was a good race from me and a lot of people that I was in the team speak with, and just a lot of guys overall. I think it was a good race.
All right, Nate Siefker, you got anybody you want to thank for tonight's win?
Thank my loving girlfriend Kobe for watching the race. Got to thank Scott for putting us on. Thank you, Rudy, for broadcasting this, and thank the troops that we're doing this race for. I think that's really glad that they serve for our country.
Yes, sir. I agree, 150,000%, man. Thanks to them, we can do this and enjoy ourselves and relax and know that we're safe.
Exactly.
Thank you. But on to Daytona next week, Nate. What do you think you're going to run there?
I've been good at the road courses, so I was figuring that was going to be the race I was going to win, not this one. So, I mean, hopefully I do good. There's a lot of good road ringers in here, too. I mean, you got Jake and others, so, I mean, it should be a good race.
All right, buddy, we'll go celebrate that win, and we'll see you next week at Daytona Road.
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you, guys.
Josh?
You want me to get second? I sure can. Bob Riley, you got a copy, bud.
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Hey, Bob, man. Hey, that was a fun, intense racing out there, man. I've been gone for a while, and I've missed a lot of it, but it's good to be back, now seeing y'all racing again. You qualified 17th. You held yourself in the back pretty much most of the race. Was that your plan all along to finish in second up here in the top 3?
Yeah, I stayed back there just for that, and then I seen all the intensity racing up front. But I want to give a big shout out to Jarrett, who me and him bumped, and I really hated to take second like that, but I will take it. I mean, I worked my butt off, and that last caution, I got a lap down because I was intending it to go green, and the caution before the one that ended the race there, I was on a fuel strategy, and every time I get on a fuel strategy here, it goes out by the wayside, and then I get caught up in junk. But restarting in 6 with 5 to go, 4 to go, or something like that, I seen the opportunity, and I hated that Jarrett got caught up in that. He was up front, but I'm glad that my teammate Nate, myself finished 1-2. Great day for us.
Yeah, it was a great day for y'all, man. It was a fun race. A lot more cautions than I'm sure y'all anticipated. Was you expecting that many cautions, or was you wanting less?
Oh, of course we want less, but I mean, the arrow went away at the beginning of the race, but it come back at the end of the race. So, I mean, it's just nature of iRacing, I guess, or this style of racing and everything. We hated it for you guys up there in the booth, but I might have to go back and watch it because I'm sure Rudy was out of his mind when I was charging to the front there.
I
Pretty
think
much.
we both were.
Yeah. Pretty much, buddy.
Yep.
Well, y'all do such a great job up there. I just want to thank Scott Brinson, my other teammate. I hated to see him out early on in the race. I think it was Ronnie that finished behind me. I'm not real sure, but I just want to, I appreciate everybody coming out and watching these events for us at Top Fuel Racing, and the old one-legged man done it tonight, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Great job.
Yeah, buddy.
That's right. You guys are off next week.
Yeah, we come back in
sir.
2 weeks. We come back in 2 weeks at
Daytona Road.
Yeah, Daytona Road, and
Michael Lawler just reminded me of that here.
So, but anyways, we appreciate it, guys. I know y'all need to get out of here and everything, and I won't run my mouth, but it sure is good to get up here on the podium. I hated it went down like that, but hey, it's racing.
All right, Bob, man. We'll see you in 2 weeks, I hope.
Won't see me. My one leg won't put up with it. So.
Oh, yeah, the road course.
Yeah.
Road racing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
well,
man.
Don't leave, Robert, because Scott's probably going to want to talk to you guys here, but we got one more interview to go here. Ronnie Osmer, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you did it, brother. You brought it home on the podium, man. I'll tell you, you restarted way back there like in 13th or something. And, man, it did not take you long to march up through the field with them new tires. Tell me about some of the passing and how intense that was to get back up there.
The passing was very intense because you had multiple groove racetrack, cars were all over the place. And every time you felt like you had to run on someone, they figured out a way to get back past you, or someone else got to run on you and they get past you. It was a hard fight that I went through to get back to the front, but I did it to get the top 3.
I'll tell you what, it was a solid run by you today, Ronnie. You did lead 6 laps, just didn't grab the last lap. That was the only one. I'll tell you what, it was just awesome to see you out there running like that and passing all them guys. We seen you pass 3 cars in one turn. That was unreal. That's how much the tires make, the difference. And of course, the fuel too, because the lighter the car, like Scott was saying at the beginning of the race, when you get down to like less than a half a tank of gas, that it really starts getting kind of hairy out there. Did you experience that any on the long runs?
I never felt loose at all the entire race, and it just got tight from aero, and that's all I experienced throughout the race. I felt comfortable in the car.
All right, well, Ronnie, anybody you want to thank before you get out of here?
Thank my parents for allowing me to have iRacing and for watching the race tonight. And, of course, I want to thank Scott for allowing me in the league, you guys for broadcasting, and, of course, all the men and women servicing and protecting our country.
That's pretty admirable of you there, Ronnie. That's great. Don't leave yet because I think Scott's going to talk to you guys. So, Scott, I'll just kind of turn it over to you.
All right. Well, congratulations to Mr. Secret for getting his first win here in the DW12 series. He won a lights race there with us over the summer, but this is his first DW12 win. I know he's been chomping at the bit for a long time, so congratulations on getting that first win there, Nate.
Thank you.
Bob, I know you've been busting your butt, dude, trying to get up there on that podium, man, and I know you were going for it. I knew you were going to go for it, and it's a shame that happened there at the end. You would have had a chance to race Nate for the win there. I was anxious to see how that would have worked out, but it would have probably been Nate that you would have gave the door to, so. But congratulations, Bob.
I appreciate it, Scott. I really hated that happened to Jared, but like I told Nate, I said I was coming for him. I had a head of steam going there, and he had to go somewhere.
For it.
Well, either way, good job to Ronnie too, man. Ronnie, good job racing up there in the front with these guys tonight. You led 6 laps up there. You're gonna make some money tonight. The way the money's going to shake out is Nate, you're going to get $35. Bob, you'll get 25. Ronnie, you'll get 15. Mark McFadden will get $10, and old Bob Dudley back there in 5th place. He'll get $5 as well. And the guy made his debut tonight, Tanner Watkins. He had a hell of a run. He got up there, led 25 laps. He turned out to be the biggest mover of the race. He'll get $5 as well. And we were also going to give away another $5, but unfortunately, nobody finished that would have qualified for that. It would have been the first car that was 2 or more laps down, and everybody that finished the race was on the lead lap. So we'll probably just move that $5 on to the next race and figure out a way to give it away there. Cool. But anyway, I just want to, first off, Rudy, I want to thank you and Josh for taking the time out of your evening to be here tonight, call this race. And Rudy, you're here every Wednesday. I appreciate that, man. Always appreciate MaxSpeedTV being the official coverage of Top Fuel Racing. I want to thank the 3 guys that kicked in money along with me tonight. First off, Richie Bros. I know he didn't show up tonight, but I know he watched the race. Michael Lawler, who he had wheel issues. I saw he had poked me at one point, told me he had wheel issues during the race. So he hustled home and beat that LA traffic only to get home to have a messed up wheel. So it sucks for him. And also my buddy and my teammate, Paul Crumry. They all kicked in $25 along with myself to pay out this $100 for this race. It was just our way of just doing something fun for the guys here right before Thanksgiving, right before the holiday break. So, and I want to wish all the drivers and their families here at Top Fuel Racing and all the fans out there that tune in each and every week, and Rudy and Josh, all your families as well, and all you guys that finished on the podium, a happy and safe Thanksgiving and a good holiday break, and give everybody a chance to charge their batteries having next week off, and we'll come back and run them final 8 races. And just one more thing to my teammate. He's going in to have surgery this Friday. I know a lot of guys here in the league and a lot of people in the league are well aware of the leg issues that Crumry has been dealing with for a long time. And he's finally going to go in and have surgery this Friday and hopefully get that corrected. So hopefully Paul will be feeling a whole lot better here soon. So just want to wish my buddy good luck underneath the knife. So I know that's always some scary stuff. So we'll see you when you get back, Paulie.
All right, let's run down through the final result. You done?
Well, I just wanted to also sponsors Discount Nutrition, Crumbs Customs, Lawler Motorsports, which is now No Limit Racing, Jawbone Motorsports, Bandit Motorsports, and I think that's about it. I'm done now. How about it?
All right. Nate Siefker coming home with the win. Bob Riley will finish 2nd. Ronnie Osmer 3rd. Mark McFadden 4th. Robert Dudley 5th. Paul Crumry 6th. Gary Cleaver 7th. Tanner Watkins 8th. Dustin Ping 9th. And Garrett Maines will finish 10th. Josh?
Yeah. Chris Walker will finish 11th. Matt Burkhart in 12th. Mark Walker in 13th. Jared Daniels in 14th. Carl Burke in 15th. Nathan Sylvia in 16th. Matt Hummel in 17th. Lee Betzel in 18th. Gary Bauer in 19th. And Stephen Pearson will round out your 20. Rudy.
Michael Jeans 21st. Brad Truax 23rd. Or 2nd, excuse me. Justin Michael 23rd. Jake Fox 24th. Sam Cooper Bennett 25th. Kevin O'Brien 26th. Stone Cold Hawkins said he had a migraine. He was saying in chat there, so he took a behind the wall 27th. Wes Fry 28th. Scott Brinson with a disappointing 29th position. And I think the rest of these guys did not start. Yeah.
I like how you emphasize the disappointing 29th position.
Well, it was because you were running so well up there, man.
I didn't make it very far. I was running well to like lap 6 when they decided they were going to win the race on lap 6 or 7.
No,
that's all right. I'm still going to have a good holiday either way. So I hope everybody else out there does as well.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate it, and we'll be back tomorrow night for another broadcast here on MaxSpeedTV. Until then, stay safe and have a good night.